this video off, I go in with some liquid razor and I basically spraying at the beard and at the hairline area, prepping it for a clean liner and a clean beard lineup today. After that, I blow dry it, then I go in with my Styler tools, attacking the liner at the vertical bar area first. The reason that I attack the vertical bar area first on this client specifically is because he's receding, so to make sure that the liner is as clean as possible and as straight as possible without me pushing it back any further, I'm starting with the vertical bars. And when you guys see me finish this side and then connect it, you're gonna see exactly what I mean. When starting with two vertical bars, it's so much better to do this on somebody who's receding or somebody with a low haircut, because once you set those vertical bars up, as you guys can see me in slow-mo, I can basically see it straight across. Now I'm basically going to be connecting the front of the lining where the top of the vertical bars are at in the lining. That's why I established my vertical bars off back first. Once you establish them first, you can see this line all the way across. And for those who couldn't see it from the beginning, now that I'm halfway through the lining, I'm pretty sure you can see exactly where this lining is finna go. And remember, when you behind this chair and when you lining somebody, you get full control of this client head. I see so many barbers today, they lining people up and their head just bouncing and the trimmers is bouncing. And I'm not saying that they messing them up. Do what's comfortable for you. But when you behind this chair, as you guys can see me, the way that I'm creating a level of symmetry and the way that I can create these crazy lines is because I have full control of this client head. No matter what, there's never a mistake, there's never an excuse of why somebody lining is crooked or whatever. You get full control behind the chair, which means at all times you control your outcome. So I just go back behind this with my Styler tools, and I'm just keeping everything consistent and repeat the steps. Repetition is key. The more you put them shots up, eventually it's gonna drop. That's just how it works in this game. So I go in with the Barber magic pencil and I'm just basically using this the same way women would use any concealer for their eyebrows. I didn't use color, so I didn't fill in anything on the lining particularly, but I just basically went in and I concealed the linings. There's some females out there who got thick enough eyebrows where they could just basically wake up and conceal their eyebrows opposed to fill them in, and it still give it this dope crazy look. Like, it gives it this pop look. So I'm just basically incorporating things in other industries with just what I'm doing in the barber industry, and it's just working very well. Like, this combo is crazy. As you basically can see, like, when a woman would conceal her eyebrows, she would go in with a makeup brush and just blend it out, and I'm basically blending mine out with my trimmers. So it's the same concept, you know, just different techniques. That's it. So I just go in and I start to touch the bottom of the mustache. When working on big beards, to me, I don't ever start on the outside. I start inside out, knowing that we wasn't doing under the bottom lip. I just wanted to go in and knock the mustache out. And once I knock the mustache out, we're gonna establish dominance on this beard. And we just gonna take it there and we gonna put sauce on it, and we just gonna make it dope and fire. And I just can't wait for y'all to see the process I take on this beard. So remember what I'm doing right here, I'm just hitting those hairs. This is what clients pay attention to. As you guys can almost see him smirking as I'm doing it. That doesn't happen a lot to the average client. The little things like that is what get you guys tips in longevity with clients, because you offer things that other barbers don't. So I go in with my Babyliss Rose Golds and I just basically hit the top of the mustache and where the mustache connects to the sideburn area of the beard, because this is a very sensitive area, so you don't want to put hitters on that area. And when I went in there, I just basically gave myself a rough draft of my shape. Then I'm gonna go in with my color using an application brush, and I'm just basically framing out the beard. The beard was already previously slightly hit with the liners, but when I go in with the application brush, establish dominance of a clean line. It's so many tips and tricks to everything. To people out there who want y'all beards flush, who want y'all beards to line up exactly, and just for both sides to be as crispy as possible, start inside out, and I promise you won't go wrong. That's the way. Remember, Art of the Lining coming soon. Please, just please, watch out for me. I promise you. We finna take off. 2019, this year the creators, we in a whole different bag right now. We comfortable and we having fun with this, and that's the most important part. If you ain't having fun with it, it can't be a passion. And that's just bars. So I just go in and I'm just consistently cleaning up most of my light areas in the beard so I can get a consistent transition from light to dark. Then I go in with the Barber Magic Pencil and I'm outlining the beard. And the only reason that I'm using the Barber Magic Pencil is just because I love the way that the color conceals against his skin complexion. Like, it's just the perfect two combo. Like, I could have got this white line with or without this pencil, but because I use the pencil, I just like the way it offset it a little bit better. So remember, always stretch the skin angle that razor at a 45-degree angle and bring everything back to the line. The objective is to get the client as crispy as possible. That's always been the dopest part about barbering to me, like lineups. Like, that's the first thing that I learned. I learned it, and I just used to watch my dad all the time on the back porch, just, you know, cut. And then I just started to, you know, incorporate the things that I saw him doing every day, but I had my own sauce to things, and it's just like me just tweaking everything. And that's just for everybody that's out there who just feel like you can't get further in the game, or you feel like you can't get better. If you remain a student to the game, it's impossible not to grow in this game. You will grow. Remain a student, remain humble, and keep God first, and I promise you, everything gonna be okay. And for everybody that's out there, if you doing it for God, off back is bigger than you. That's just food for thought. So I just keep everything consistent on my end. Just outline the twos, and then as you guys seen, I lined up the bottom of the beard areas just so I can see how I can get this thing as symmetrical as possible. So I basically hit the mustache area, and then I bring it into the top of the sideburn area where the mustache and the sideburn area connects. And then I go in with my color and I just basically set it off. Always brush the color. If you don't brush the color, you get no consistency of the color spread, and you don't want this to be too dark. The reason that I can go and put multiple layers on this client is because this client is darker than the average client. So even, you know, a more darker tone is gonna always look natural on him regardless. But the pencil gonna offset the beard, and it's gonna really make it kick and make it look crazy. As you guys can see, we getting this thing all the way together. And I just repeat the same steps over here with the Barber Magic Pencil, starting from the bottom of the beard, working the curve all the way up. Then I go in and I stretch the skin, angling the razor at a 45-degree angle, bringing everything back to the line, staying consistent, and we not slowing down. Like, this is the beauty of barbering. Like, I don't understand how people can create these crazy linings and not go crazy. When I watch these videos, I'm lively recording this commentary. When watching this video, I'm not watching this video knowing that I can cut hair. We all know that. I'm watching this video to improve on what could I give y'all something better for next week, or what could I give to y'all in the future. I'm watching this like I'm a sub, or like I'm somebody that's not even sub to this channel. And to just see, you know, the level of symmetry is almost like bending physics. That's exactly what it is. Glacier gang, hashtag glass in the comment section, because we got this boy so icy, and it's just one of the cleanest like beard lineups y'all done seen me do on the channel. And I'm just as turned as everybody else who watching me bring this thing slowly but surely together. So I just go on my end as TI liners, and I'm just cleaning up the back of the beard area. And then I go on my straight razor, angling it at a 45-degree angle, bringing everything back to the line. And as you guys can see, crispy as possible. And I go on my gold FXs, and I'm just basically tampering and feathering out the taper area or the sideburn area. then I go in with a new product by my girl Donnie M, which is a beard growth oil. You can visit her website, hisbeardisforher.com. I will have it in the description below. You click the link, you'll be able to order your beard oil and any other products you want to. This is a clean, dope, organic, 100% natural beard oil that just works well with the hair, and it's gonna get this beard a real shine, and it's gonna wake this beard all the way up. My client woofed for like 4 months before this, and the beard wasn't really properly taken care of. He was just letting it grow. This oil is finna take this beard to a whole nother level, so just watch out. Then I go in and I just massage the oil into the beard, and I'm prepping it for the next step, which is the hot comb pick. And I'm basically picking the hair out, but I'm giving the beard all of its volume. The oil is the moisture, it's the shine, it's the thing that's gonna react with this hot pick comb to help extend his hair as further as possible. And as you guys can see, his beard is just poofing out and coming way more to life. And not only just the hot pick, but the beard oil itself, like those two assisting each other and working with each other like Shaq and Kobe in their prime, is helping me achieve one of the dopest beard looks y'all done seen from me ever. And one thing I like about the client had an ideal of a Philly shaped beard. He likes the poofy, beard. He don't like the flat, everything, completely flat. He like it to be round and for it to kind of stick off his face, but we gonna clean up the loose hairs and get the beard looking dope. So I go in with my gold FXs, and I'm just basically freehanded. Remember, when freehanded, be light-handed if you're not comfortable with this technique, because remember, what hair you do knock off, you cannot get back. So remember, less is always more, no matter whatever the situation is. If it's fading, if it's using color enhancement, if it's freehanded, less is more. You cannot get it back once it's gone. And as you guys can see, the beard is it's coming there. Like, shout out to Donnie, she got a dope product. And shout out to the people who made the hot pick, because I never used it before to this video. I used one of my co-workers in this video, and the way that these two work is just crazy. Then I go up under the neck, and I'm just using the rose gold FXs, and I'm just basically cleaning up under the neck. I didn't want to put my hitters under here because I didn't really want to, irritate the neck area like that. So I go under the neck with something softer, but I'm gonna get under the neck as clean as possible. And let's see what the client think about it.
Alright, tell me what you think. Oh my god, dog. Shout out. Yeah.
So that's how you do the Rick Ross type haircut. And I'm sorry I didn't have none of the footage for the haircut, but I made sure that you guys got all of the smoke with that lining. So be here next week, because I promise you next week gonna be so much of a banger. And I want to say thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get alerted when these videos come out. And may God bless.